Hi Scorpio, it's Elle here to do your weekly reading. This will go from January 5th through the 11th, 2020. Yes, we're in 2020. Happy New Year. And thank you to those who like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It is much appreciated. So, Scorpio, I've taken the liberty of pulling a few cards for us. How you come into the week, the advice from Spirit, the outcome if you take the advice from Spirit. So let's go ahead and jump into this, Scorpio. Keep in mind, you can always text me a question. You can pay for your question on your mobile device, receive an answer to your question on your mobile device. It just makes me more accessible to you, you accessible to me. Do keep in mind that this is the number that you text is not my personal phone number. It is a business line that you're able to text. So there are business hours, okay? All right, so let's get into this. How Scorpio comes into the week. Seven of Wands, okay? An air of fantasy, illusion, maybe one that you've created for yourself, or this is when it's someone's created around you. You could be fantasizing, or there could be an illusion of maybe because there's someone to fantasize about here, okay? So there's the energy of options, maybe with a particular person, or of a particular project, something where you are thinking of, you are emotionally tied to the outcome of. This could be business, marriage, relationship. How you're coming off is very much having the illusion, being creative, fantasizing. Let's ground the energy a bit. Make a choice here. Do know that there is opportunity. There are choices, but don't toil too long over it, because opportunity, choices are fleeting. They aren't always going to be readily available. So this is about gaining control of this situation, whatever it may be, by way of pinpointing what you're going to choose, okay? And going after it. And so let's see. That's how you come into the week. I won't go there. The advice of, okay, very nice. The advice of the cards is a star card. Make sure you have fully accepted this position yourself. There's like a spiritual walk here, something about spirituality, also self-acceptance. Now, you hear self-acceptance, your mind immediately goes to maybe the superficial, or it's a bit cliche to say, accept yourself. But when we see the star card, when we talk about self-acceptance, this is like fully accepting every aspect of yourself, from career to financial to aesthetically to emotionally, mentally. I mean, like, you make no concession for, well, I'm not smart enough, or I'm not skinny enough, or I'm not beautiful enough, or I'm not. No, you fully accept where you are, what path you're on, and you know that you're where you're supposed to be. You're the person you're supposed to be. So this is like fully accepting your life's path, fully acceptance of self, and being unwavering in that acceptance, even when you're met with opposition. Someone opposing you and who you are. It's like really knowing yourself and being on that right path, whatever it is for you. Some of you are confused about what the path is, and the way you're only going to come out of that confusion is to fully accept yourself. So that's what the cards are giving you. Advice. The advice is to, because this is what we'll do as people. We'll say, well, I want to be a holistic healer. So I'm going to go from, let's say, accounting work to holistic healing. You know that's what you really want to do deep down inside of you, but you haven't fully accepted the fact that maybe what other people will say. You haven't accepted the fact that it's out of the box. It could be labeled as eccentric in regards to a career path. Um, you haven't fully accepted this. You haven't, so how can you expect someone else to fully accept it? And you kind of in limbo about whatever this may be. This could be a person, place, or thing. So the cards want you to come into acceptance. How you come into acceptance is really start speaking your truth. Get around people and if you're in conversation and they're like, well, what do you do as a hobby? And you're like, well, do you want to be a rock scientist? Is that a thing? Anyway, you may say, I collect rocks. And they'll say, what? You do what? So if you start speaking your truth about what it is you do, what it is you really are involved in or passionate about, and you start to see how it is not accepted to other people and you just completely accept it, without a shadow of a doubt, then this also could be about how you feel about a person too. You fantasize about a person and you just don't know if they'll accept you or if other people will accept this dynamic for whatever reason. So anyhow, the cards want you to just come into alignment, into fully accepting. Starts with you, and then we're going to project that energy outward. What we get back is what we get back. If they don't accept you, it doesn't matter. Well, you did the work of putting yourself out there. All right. The outcome, if you do that work with the star card here. Wow, I knew it. 7 to the 8 of water. You go on that spiritual journey. This is when you leave behind what didn't fulfill you, on that spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, maybe even physical, but level, because you're on that quest for knowledge of self. You're on that quest, your spiritual journey. You just want more meaningful existence in relationship. For yourself, you're merging yourself with something more meaningful. The 8s talk about merger. It talks about intimacy and sex. Intimacy and sex are two different things. So you want to be intimately aligned with, merged with something, some position that best suits you. This is really good. What is governing you? I think what is hindering you from making this choice, this decision, is the fact that you have to make a choice, a decision for not just you, but a lot of people involved. You could be married. You could be in some dynamic where you make decision not just for you, but for others. This is like the manager. This is the managing partner. This is someone but this is a good decision maker because he or she is going to look at everything from every aspect, every angle, and try to make the best overall decision. Now, is everyone going to get their desired outcome? No. But what everyone is going to get is some resonance in that decision. Like, okay, well, I can live with that. Well, I can, so this is good. I think this was hindering you. Get more information, do the work, ask the probing questions, sit around like-minded people who share your same interests or your desired, they are where you want to be. You're going to have a change of journey, maybe even of home altogether. Looks like home for some of you. Change of journey too. You're going to further some partnership. There might be some jealousy, conflict here, but looks like you don't care. It looks like you're going to move on this anyhow. Once again, you're going to release something that you've been holding. that you've been feeling, that you've been wanting to go after. Once again, sitting in the midst of those people who may find opposition to what it is you're doing, or they, you know, jealousy altogether, little, not the heavy jealousy to where someone is, you know, would be doing energy work, but jealousy, you find it in what they say to you, you know, little digs, little bites. But look how you just say, I'm starting over. I'm going to be the fool. I'm going to take it this leap of faith. So it's very good. You could be dealing with an Aquarius person. They have you in limbo. There's like some hindrance, some stop here. It looks like you're going to move anyhow. Move proverbially, or an actual physical move, like you're moving home, you know. But anyhow, it looks very good for you, Scorpio. You're on that journey. This is very good. You're on that journey. This is, you're gonna come out on top here. Just stay the course. Many blessings to you. If you have a question, take advantage of the text question. Go over to the website, book your own reading there. Take advantage of the coupon codes below. Scorpio, have a really good week. Remember to stay in prayer. Happy New Year, guys. Take care.